Don't record. Wait. Okay, let's stop.
Intro time.
¿Y eso no va a ser blooper?
You ready?
Ready.
Cue the music.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Firelink Podcast.
We lost count.
What do you mean? We did, huh? We don't even know the number. But that's good. So, obviously, this is Brenda and Moises.
Let's switch names for today.
You want me to be Moises?
No, never mind.
Yeah, it would be weird.
What was your name? What was your male name that they made fun of you for? Whenever you acted like a guy. When you were little.
No.
Like Brendan?
No.
No? Like for me, if I was crying or whatever, they call me Moisesa. We're laughing.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, they probably did. I just don't remember.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they called you Brendan.
Probably.
Brendan. Hey, Brendan.
I was bullied.
That's what you bully me.
So, anyway, welcome, guys. Excited to do another episode. We love recording and talking about stuff. We get a lot of great feedback. People who agree. One person who disagrees.
The world disagrees.
So, yeah. So,
But we have a topic that a lot of people are going to disagree with. And this is not even a fire talk.
no. It's not. I mean, maybe not a lot. But I think it all just depends
The
on
internet for sure does not disagree. The internet agrees with us. Because there's a bunch of videos and images. And the internet's full of it. And
So-
you might be questioning what the heck we're talking about. We're talking about cats.
And dogs.
No, just cats.
You just want to talk about cats?
Well, we're talking about dogs, but we're talking about how cats are bad.
Do you remember, like, the first time we recorded, we went on a whole, like, discussion
those dark
about...
We don't talk about those dark days.
the whole discussion about
We don't
cats.
talk about those dark days.
What do you mean? That was our
JK.
first episode.
You know what?
That nobody got to hear.
We're gonna release that first episode
Why?
when we reach 100 subscribers and whatever we are on.
Really?
Yeah.
You really want to release that?
See, why not?
I
We
don't
talk
know.
about all that kind of stuff.
That's true.
Like we don't have a set topic. We go from one topic to the next, and we did a whole hour, and we had to re-record it so we can only talk about one thing.
Yeah. So if you guys want to listen to that raw, very, like, non-edited
I won't even
episode.
edit the volume.
Oh, no. No, you have to. When people start crying from the loudness.
But yeah. Today, if you want to hear our first ever episode ever that we recorded, yeah, the goal is to reach 100 subscribers on either YouTube, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Breaker, Anchor, or whatevs.
Spotify.
How many followers on Instagram and Facebook?
I think on Instagram we have 51.
Yes.
So let's make it
200.
200.
200.
Okay.
200 followers on Instagram and 200 followers on Facebook. And 100 subscribers to our podcast on whichever platform. And we'll release it.
Let's do
That way you
it.
can see how much we've grown.
Yeah.
Just to give you a preview, this is how we talk. Yeah, and then
No, like, no, stop.
What?
Don't.
Don't what?
Dude. Let's just make it a surprise.
Okay. Well, I guess you're missing out
So let's
until
talk.
we reach that goal.
Let's talk about. Okay, first of all, I just
I
want
was
to
gonna
say.
go into song, but it
Into
was not
what?
into a song.
A ver, canta.
No, it was inappropriate.
Oh, good.
Let's talk about
No. Babe.
adults that were born in the 90s know what I'm talking about.
Let's talk about this. Okay, like, let's first talk about why you like cats so much. Because everybody knows that it was you first.
What?
The whole cat thing.
Heck yeah, it is. I mean, just to get straight, I don't dislike dogs. I don't hate dogs. I love dogs. They're awesome. But I much rather prefer
To have a cat.
to have a cat over
Now,
a dog. Own a cat, multiple cats over
I
one dog.
was a dog owner before.
Yeah.
So when we got
And
together
then I came to your life and blessed you with cats.
and blessed me with cats. So I've been in both situations where I own a dog and I own cats.
And we have our cats being part of this episode.
Yeah, I had to go chase them down because he wanted them here.
Yeah, because we're going to talk about them. Yeah, we're going to talk about them to
They
the
don't
face.
care. Look, one of them's sleeping. The other one's over here grooming herself. They don't care.
Isn't that awesome?
And they usually want to come in when we're recording, so.
First of all, I'm backed up by history
What do you mean?
for my decision.
Okay.
Egyptians worship cats.
Why?
Egyptian pharaohs worship cats.
Why did they?
I have no idea, but
well,
that has to tell you something.
Then you should have researched why.
It's a pharaoh.
Serious.
You know what a pharaoh is? That was a ruler of an empire. They worship cats.
But why did they worship them?
I don't know.
If you guys know the answer to this, please let us know. Because now I want to know why they worshipped cats.
You can Google it right now.
I don't even know where my phone is.
I don't know either. But they chose cats.
They did.
Don't you have you seen that picture of that monument or whatever?
Yeah.
The Egyptian monument.
Yeah.
It's in the shape of a cat
I've seen
with
it.
the pharaoh's
I know.
face. It shows to be a cat. So I'm backed up by history for my decision. And I know people are going to argue, well, dogs are better because they can protect you and they serve in the military. And
I mean, that's
all
awesome.
the stuff. And yeah, that's awesome.
Like, dogs are very loving and loyal and stuff. And a lot of people, like, they say, no, I don't like cats because I'm allergic. Well, little did they know, we're all allergic.
To cats.
Just some of us have it worse.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, our son's allergic.
Yeah. You're allergic.
I'm
Are you allergic?
Yeah. Yeah, but like I just like how he's getting shots of what he's allergic to help him get better. Like I know that as we like
You caress.
like as I get like I start becoming more immune to it.
Yeah.
Cuz now that I touch them, like I don't get as itchy as before.
I guess that's why I've never been allergic to cats, because I grew up with a cat.
But I had a cat too, but our cats were outside cats, inside cats. Were like.
Did they start as outside cats and then they went inside, or they started inside?
Probably they started as outside
so
cats.
they were not your cats.
Yeah, like.
You just fed them.
We
Whenever
just
they cried for it.
Because we usually had dogs, obviously because. To protect the outside and stuff, like we kept the dogs.
Even
outside.
street cats are cool. Think about it.
Why?
Like, would you rather have a bunch of cats come into your house asking for food, or a bunch of dogs?
Yeah, that's true. Because when you see a street dog, you get scared.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know if that dude has rabies.
Like, I
don't
know.
know if he's trained or
Exactly, that's true. Because
attack
you
me?
even, like, if you see people walking,
with
a lot of
dog.
people, no, a lot of people that are just walking, they carry a stick to make sure that if a dog gets near, like, they
I
hit.
didn't know that. I thought they were just using it
No,
for.
yeah.
That's pretty smart.
I almost got bit by a dog when I was little. But I think I told that story in that first episode you're talking about, so I'm not going to tell it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I talked about it.
Okay.
So I'm not going to talk about it.
Just making sure. Let me
Because-
go back. Go back in time.
Because if, like when we do reach those
100
100
subscribers
subscribers and
and
you really,
200 followers.
they'll hear that story of when I almost got bit.
Cool. So
But
you know
that's
what
why
to do
people
if you
carry
wanna,
sticks.
You know what to do if you want to hear my wife talking about her getting bit.
I didn't
By a
get bit.
dog.
I almost did.
Fun fact: the dog is not me,
I was little.
but I do bite.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I don't even know if I told this story in our first podcast
What story?
about dogs, because I know we talked about cats and dogs
Yeah.
very randomly, but when I was in kinder or whatever,
Uh-huh.
that was the worst fear, to have a dog losing the campus.
Really?
That was horrible.
Okay.
A bunch of kids and the loose dog running around. Like, some kids would play with it, some kids would run away from it, and the dog would think you're playing with it, so they would follow you and go after you, and that poor little kid,
Follow you home.
aka me, would cry
Why?
while running as fast as possible.
Because they were following
Because
you?
there was a dog behind me running after me.
Yeah, you didn't tell that story.
Yeah. Then I remember I just stopped and I was like, help me.
So that's why you don't like dogs?
And that dog, like, came through my crotch. It didn't bite me or anything. He just went through, like, through the bottom. I was like, just help me. But no, that's not the reason why I like dogs. I don't like dogs.
But I thought you said
why
you do like dogs.
I do like dogs. Let me rephrase that. Why I prefer cats over dogs.
Okay, why is it?
Because cats don't do that. Cats leave you alone if you leave them alone.
Mm-hmm.
If you see a wild dog, look out.
Yeah, because you never know.
Yeah,
I really love our neighbor's dog. Like, he's such
cool.
a sweetheart.
he's cool. But if you're a stranger and didn't know it's your neighbor's dog,
Yeah,
you'd be like, whoa,
scared.
scared.
Like, remember that dog that I saw at night and it was loose and it was huge? And I was
Yeah.
like, did you see that dog? Like, I was so scared.
Yeah.
I was like,
But if you saw a huge cat, you would be like, that's just a cat.
yeah. There's a lot of cats
Yeah,
around
there's a
here.
bunch of cats. And also, not just that, not just the danger part, but also the hygiene part.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you had a bunch of dogs coming to your house asking for food, where's all that poop gonna go?
Yeah.
Your front yard. A cat,
And they don't hide their poop.
yeah, they don't. They think they rule the world. But we rule them. And cats, you can get them a box of sand, and they'll go there, and they have the decency to be like, ew, I don't want my human to see my poo-poo. I want him to clean it up, but I don't want him to see it. So let me cover it up for them. We're laughing. That's what they do.
And that's what, like, okay, so
Like, would you rather pick up litter, or would you rather
that's
pick...
what I was gonna say. Like, because I've had both, now that we have cats, it's so much, like, they're so low maintenance. Cats to me are so low maintenance. And
Yeah, you don't have to
to a
keep them
mom of
detained.
2, like, you're already busy enough to have to care for a dog,
Yeah.
right? So cats, so low maintenance, you don't have to train them. Like, I've had dogs and you have to train them to go outside, to tell you when they have to go outside. Like, it's like potty training a child. The dog, like, it's a lot of work, a
You
lot
have
of
to spank them,
like
put their nose into their feces,
babe.
tell them no. You don't do this.
A lot of loose sleep.
Oh yeah, you wake up in the middle of the night because
So
your dog has to pee, so you take him out in the cold.
yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, and it's a lot of nights of doing that. Now, when we had our cats were kittens and we had them, they did pee like once or twice. But after that, like that, they learned where they had to go.
Yeah, you just put him in the sand. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
this is comfortable.
Yeah. So like very low maintenance. You don't have to go walk them because as a dog owner, like you should go walk your dog.
Yeah.
They need that exercise. Cats, like you play with them. Like they even play if they see a ball rolling around, they play. Our cats play with bottle caps.
Yeah.
Like that's their toy.
Yeah.
We don't even have to buy them toys.
See?
So that's
cheap.
yeah, like that's the reason why now I prefer cats. And like not too long ago, we babysat my mom's dogs. How was that? Like it was like a nightmare.
Did
Huh?
we did?
Yes, remember?
When? I have no idea.
What do you mean? They were in the
I only
dining
keep good
room.
memories in here.
Well,
I
I did
remember.
most of the work.
It was like 2-3 days, no?
Mhm. But I mean,
Poop,
poop, pee,
crying.
yeah. And I get so annoyed
If you get annoyed with our cats, we'll cry like
with
Two-
him
2
because
times a day.
he's so needy, but look,
He's clingy like it's mama.
yeah, I know. And like Penelope, she's our girl cat, and we've had her longer, and she became very attached to Abel.
Yeah.
Like she loves him.
To this day.
Till this day, like she rubs around his head in the mornings. Like she wakes him up. I know she wakes him up when it's time for school.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like she thinks that that's her baby.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But she's the, I said Shea. She's the most low maintenance cat we've had.
Yeah, super low maintenance. She's just there.
She's chill.
Yeah,
She's just there looking cute like her mama.
right.
She's always looking cute.
she's like, don't look at me or don't touch me. That's how she is.
She has height standards for herself.
She does.
We're we're not the appropriate owners for her. And our other one, he's always needy. He's always wanting attention.
But he's less needy than a
He's
dog.
very jealous.
Like he's less needy than a dog
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. And he loves to go outside. So
Doesn't wag his tail.
Yeah.
We don't hear none of that.
No.
We don't get barking.
And we don't get like, oh my gosh, I don't like getting scratched on my legs. Like summertime when I'm wearing shorts and you know how like the dogs start jumping on your legs and they scratch you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. Or they lick you. I don't like being licked by dogs. And it's so weird. Like I had dogs my whole life.
Yeah.
And now
Still nasty. Our daughter doesn't like dogs like you. Like she doesn't like dogs jumping on her.
Yeah. And then
She likes dogs.
people
She's like,
think it's
"Doggy."
weird. Like people think it's weird that Abel was so scared of dogs before. But it's because not just because he's had a cat for a long time, but it's because of the experiences he's had with dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he was baby, we got him a dog and he didn't like it. Then later on, like there was dogs he would have encounters with, and they would bark at him, and it would scare him.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were barking at him because they didn't know him, So it would
But he
scare
didn't
him.
know that he didn't know him.
Yeah.
Just imagine a dog was a human. First time you meet him. Imagine a human doing that to you. I don't know you. Or a very happy dog human, and they start jumping at you. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, cats just ignore you. They don't even
They do.
acknowledge you. I mean, they smell you.
They do.
They don't smell your butt, but they smell you to
They
get to know you. It's like
And if
it's like you giving me your hand. Give me your hand. And doing that courteous whatever.
uh-huh.
I want to grab your hand and like kiss it.
Uh-huh.
But instead of that, cats sniff it.
Yeah. And that's
They have
another
class.
like that's another thing that they like with kids, they don't go up to them. Like if a kid
They smell
wants
them.
yeah, like if a kid wants to get near, they're not like hissing or to scare the kid. If they don't want to be touched, they just run away.
Yeah.
Like if you don't bug them, they won't scratch you. I have a lot of scratches because I love bugging them.
True. I have none because they know to not scratch me.
Oh, well, that's nice.
He knows that's why he doesn't scratch me.
Yeah, Penelope doesn't bite me. She licks me.
We've had our few times, our moments.
Yeah. The hair, I mean, people complain about the hair.
Dogs leave hair too.
Yeah, they do. Like, people make it seem like dogs don't have hair.
But I mean, I guess they leave more hair than dogs. But still, dogs leave hair too all over the place.
But if you groom them, they won't. Like, you're removing all the hair that's. Because I've noticed, like, when we manually groom them, and I take, like, when I give them showers.
With a comb.
Yeah.
Not our tongues.
No. When I give them showers with water, and I brush their, whatever it's called.
Fur?
Mm-hmm. Their fur.
Their skin, you're about to say
I was
skin.
gonna say skin. I was.
Your skin with hair?
Like they don't leave so much hair. So I don't know.
But yeah.
But yeah, why?
So what's our history with cats? I have a longer history with a cat.
Yeah.
It all started back in the day when I was a young boy and my sister decided to get a cat.
Here comes the really
We fell in love
sad
immediately
music.
with a cat. With a what?
Nothing. What?
Her name was Luna.
Oh, Luna. I
Later
got to
changed.
meet Luna.
Later changed to Gorda because she got fat. She got obese.
That's what Penelope's gonna.
No, I don't think she's fat.
Getting. Yes, she is. She wasn't fat, but now she's fat. Like before, she looked fat because of her hair, but now she's fat.
You know what I noticed?
What?
Cats don't have emotions. They don't care what you think. Like dogs, dogs can sense when you're angry. Like they can tell when you hit them. Okay, well, get away from this human. But dogs, like they get emotional. They're like, they look at you with their puppy eyes.
Yeah.
They know when they did wrong. These dudes don't care. Anyway, back to my history of cats. So yeah, she got fat. We got raised with her basically since we were little. We would always bug her because we loved her. That was our only pet.
Mhm.
But yeah, we fell in love with her. It was low maintenance. We didn't have to clean up poop, which was awesome. We didn't have to clean up pee. All we had to do was feed her.
Well, you did have to clean the litter box.
Later.
Oh.
Not when I was a kid. My sister did that because it was her cat.
Got it.
And we were fortunate enough to be with her entire life.
Mhm.
And now she has like a, what do you call it? What do you call it? When they make something for the dead. put a picture on them.
Oh. Memorial?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
There's a picture we made out of her in the best picture that we've had to date of her in my mom's house. Because she meant a lot to the whole family.
Yeah.
Because it was the family's cat.
Mm-hmm.
We loved her. I remember we were so worried because she was our only cat. We were so worried when she would want to go outside and she would get in fights with street cats. And we're like, oh my God.
Like the other night when Aslan got...
He's asking for it.
I wonder what he's doing, like, trying to be all...
Hey, what's up, friend?
Because, yeah, like, we've seen him bother Penelope.
Yeah.
And they, like, wrestle it out. But she's very, like, don't touch me. And he just keeps going. So I'm guessing that's what he's doing outside.
Kind of sounds like us.
Stop.
But then later on, we all grew up. She started being a little bit lazier. We got so happy when she was older. Now that she didn't have as much energy, we got super excited whenever she did, and she wanted to play with toys. We're like, oh my God, she's playing! Yay!
Yeah.
We would call each other from the other room, like, hey, come see Luna play with toys because she hasn't played in years. Because she's old.
Yeah.
And then we got... The crazy part is that we got... What did we get first, Felix or Moso? We got Moso, right?
Yeah, you already had him.
And then we got a second cat. Well, my sister got a second cat who looked exactly like Luna, except for like color. He was more grayish. Luna was a mixture of brown and black and stuff. Moso was more grayish, shades of gray. And that dude was a lazy bastard. That we loved. JK. No, he was lazy.
Was he?
But he was the first cat that he actually loved going outside.
Mm-hmm.
He loved it. Every time we opened the door, he would try to get out. And he would roll
The
in
dirt?
dirt. And since he had white, you can tell when he was dirty.
Yeah.
Remember one time, I think it was one of the first few times where we let him out, that he didn't come back, and he stayed outside overnight. And then we were like all worried. We were like, all right, well, he's outside now. Nothing we can do. And then I don't know if my mom was showering the dogs outside, or my older brother had let the dogs loose out of their house. But we just heard ruckus in the backyard. Then we go outside and we see that it's Moso, and the dogs are loose in the backyard.
No way.
Yeah. I remember because I went outside and I had to tackle the dogs away from Moso because they were barking at him, and he was scared as heck. And then I chased Moso and he was trying to get up the wall, but I grabbed him before, and I guess he thought I was a dog, or he was so scared that he lunged at me and he grabbed my...
He bit you?
No, he didn't bite me, like with his claws.
Oh, no way.
I prefer a bite before a claw. Over
Yeah.
a claw. But he stuck his claw inside. And I lived through the scar. Like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
And then we got Felix. He was my first personally owned cat that we found.
I mean, he was mine first, but then...
You didn't want him. Here's the crazy thing. You didn't want him.
Because he was...
But I ended up picking him up off the street and be like, oh, look at this cat. He's crying. He's a little baby. And his eyes are full of lagañas or whatever you call them.
Uh-huh.
And...
After a party.
Yeah, so you were not all there.
Thanks.
Which is my opportunity to talk you into having a cat. But
We
you did it
weren't
on
just
your own.
gonna leave him there, though. Like, He was so tiny, and
Yeah, he was super
I'm
tiny.
pretty sure he was
He
hungry.
was ugly as heck.
He was very ugly.
But I think it was the cutest thing ever.
But then he got
She
cuter.
reminded me of me.
Like, he got older and he got so adorable. He was cute.
He went through a rough patch when he was little.
I did.
But yeah, he was our first personal cat who I took care of, like if it was my kid.
Mm-hmm.
I love that cat.
And then we moved in together and we both took care of him.
Well, before that, we had a journey with my mama. Cause now, you took him for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't know what happened that I ended up taking him. What happened? Do you know?
I don't know.
So then I ended up taking him, and now it's a household of 2 cats, Luna Moso, and then now my cat Felix.
Mm-hmm.
Now Felix knew he was mine, cause he would always sleep with me. He knew that I was the one to feed him, and stuff like that, and caress him or whatever, and la papachawa. And yeah, he went through puberty. Let's just call it that. He grew up. My boy became a man. A man cat.
Yeah.
So, since we did not operate him, cats gotta do what you gotta do to get what they wanna get. And for you, we even went through that with him,
Yeah.
with Aslan. But for whoever doesn't know, who's a cat owner, a male cat owner, or who's never owned cats that are male, even females, what they do, they spray.
Mm-hmm.
What do they spray? Pee. Why do they spray it? Because that's their pickup line for other cats to smell and be like, that smells good.
Oh,
Let me go towards that smell because I won't get pregnant by this cat. So that's what they do. So what my Felix did was constantly, I have no idea why, pee on my mama's bed. That's where I learned my skills of absorbing pee off of a mattress.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened so often that my mom said, if you don't get that cat operator out of this house, I'm going to kick him outside. And I'm like, no, that's my cat. So then you took him home. Right?
Did I?
Yeah, you took him back for like a day or two. So my mama can come down. But side note, if your cat ever pees on a mattress, all you have to do is I think it's have vinegar, dish soap, and baking soda. Yeah.
So it won't smell.
Yeah. So what you have to do is with paper towels or whatever, absorb as much of the pee as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And then put the vinegar and dish soap. And then put the baking soda on top. And then after it dries and it's done absorbing everything, excuse me, you vacuum it. Simple.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like no pee was ever there.
Yeah.
But that's where I learned it from.
But I think, don't like dogs go through some kind of thing like that too? Yeah.
They go through heat. I mean, I know female dogs, they go in heat. Just like cats do.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if they pee or whatever.
No, I don't think
I never went through that.
I mean, they pee. It's normal for them to pee, but...
They pee anywhere regardless.
Some dogs pee when they get excited.
But there's a difference between cat pee and cat in heat pee.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It stinks.
It's horrible. But once we fixed them,
it stopped.
Felix and Aslan, they stopped.
Yeah, Aslan became squeakier. Because that dude was hung. That boy was hung. Not anymore. Pobrecito.
Yeah.
He made me proud as his owner.
Oh.
But anyway, back to Felix. And the reason why we're talking about past tense, you'll find it right now. Um, but yeah, that was our first official pet as a family because we moved in together with him.
Yep.
And it was the same year that we moved in together, huh? That he passed away.
No.
Yeah, it was the same
Yeah?
year. Yeah.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we still had Luna, we still had Moso, we had
Well,
Felix.
your mom had them.
Well, she had Luna and Moso. We had Felix.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day, we just noticed Moso just being more lethargic, because he was playful. He was playful as heck. He was lazy whenever he wanted to. He slept so funny. He always slept with his paws up, like open. It was so funny. Or like contorted like The Exorcist. It was funny. We always took pictures of him. But yeah, we just noticed he was lethargic and stuff, and we took him to the vet. I went with my sister to the vet, and they did blood work or whatever, or a test, and they found that he had leukemia. And he had, oh no, they put him down that same day, I think.
Yeah.
Put him down that same day. And did I call you? Did I call you or my mom? I called you.
Yeah, you did.
I called you saying that, and I was crying. And that was that. We got his ashes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started noticing the same thing with our Felix. So then we took him to the vet.
Our Felix got sick. Like,
Yeah.
our cat Felix had already gotten sick once, remember? And you took him and they gave medicine.
Well, yeah, he got sick
He had a
like
cold.
every year. Like once a year or twice a year. He only lasted like a year or two.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he would get runny nose, like he would get like arañas in his eyes.
Yeah.
So, and it was scary when because that boy knocked down when he slept. He did.
Yeah, I know.
And during the time when he was sick, and he was sleeping with me, I would kick him, he wouldn't wake up.
So it would scare you.
Yeah, and it would scare me, and I was like, yo. Even when I did this hard, he wouldn't wake up until like
He slept like you.
yeah, until I picked him up. That's when he woke up. So like, boy, don't scare me. He was the cutest cat.
I have
He
to
was black.
usually like put my ear in your nose to make sure you're breathing.
What do you mean? I don't stop breathing. I stop breathing?
No, just like you don't wake up.
Oh. I thought because I snored. Because you know, snoring is like your body trying to breathe, but
Yeah.
it can't properly. So that's why they say
But that's because your nose is so clogged.
don't close a person's nose when they're snoring because their body is already barely breathing that.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, we found out our Felix had leukemia. We were devastated.
Mhm.
And we didn't want to put him down that day. So we took him
weren't
home.
ready.
Yeah. We took him home. We did everything we could to,
Make him comfortable.
yeah. He told us he only had like a few weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
He stopped eating, so we got like a protein or whatever, like a protein slime.
Mhm.
That smelled horrible, but that's what kept him going. I bought him a set of crackers because he was so weak that he couldn't eat like cracker food.
Mhm.
And we bought him liquids,
Liquids.
so that's what he would eat.
Yeah.
He would drink water. Then he started like towards the last few days. He started like just defecating just there, on the spot instead of in the litter.
We would also get really excited when he would like want to play with the
Yeah.
feathers. Remember? Like it was exciting
Yeah,
because we felt like he was getting better.
and I remember
Are you gonna cry?
no,
Oh.
I remember like I don't know if it was right before we took him to the vet, because he wasn't like he was between these two, because Penelope is like leave me alone,
Mhm.
and Aslan is like give me attention. He was between them two.
Yeah.
Like he liked attention, but he liked also his alone time or whatever.
Mhm.
So I remember one time when we woke up early. Well, I woke up early to take our son to school, I was just laying in the couch waiting for our son to get ready, and he came to me and laid down on my lap, which is rare. I don't know. I just thought it was rare.
Yeah, because he didn't really do that.
No, he didn't come to you. Like if he came to you, it was for a few seconds. That's it. But yeah, I don't know. I just cherish that moment because it was right before him passing away. But yeah, we took him to a vet. That happened. We did everything we could to keep him alive, give him medication, all that stuff. And we came home one day. We had a very good day that day. I remember that day so vividly.
Really?
Well, at least the afternoon. Because we had a good day. Like, we had a productive day. Then we come home and we find him in the tub. Just laying there. He wasn't dead yet, but you can tell, like, he was just, like, already. I took him out of there, took him to our bedroom. I cleaned him up because he was covered in poop. And I tried to stand him up and he couldn't. He was still breathing and everything. And then, like, he would get, like, seizures or whatever.
Yeah.
Or, like, spasms.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when you started calling the
vets.
The vets to see where we can euthanize him. Because it was late night. It was already, like, 11.
Yeah.
And that's when we lived back in the apartment. So we weren't as close to my mom's as before.
Yeah.
And we had been with my mom before. And I remember going back home. We find him. We do that. And yeah, well, basically I know that he's just, today's the day. So we just
waited.
Yeah, I just stayed with him the whole time.
I know. It was so hard to see.
I stayed with him the whole time. I eventually like laid him on the floor on top of cardboard because he was defecating and peeing. I remember, who called my mom? Me or you?
Me.
Or Claudia?
I called Claudia, I think.
Yeah, and they came over after we were just with them at their house. But yeah, and then just he kept having seizures and spasms, and then eventually he just went away. And I remember his face because I was right next to it. Like his eyes rolled back. But it was like, for me, it was a sense of relief and also pain because okay, he's not suffering anymore. But pain because my cat is gone.
Yeah. And we hadn't had him for that long.
Yeah. I don't know, he just impacted us in a way that...
Yeah. He was our first pet.
Yeah. Why are you crying?
I'm not crying.
Why do you want to cry?
I don't.
I see your eyes wide.
You too, because it's just... I remember, like, seeing you cry and how much it hurt me.
You've never seen me cry like that. No. I think even to this day, that was the most you've seen me cry.
Yeah. But, yeah, he was a great cat.
I cried ugly. You're laughing because you know it's true. You're so mean.
But then we didn't, like, I think we even said, like, we're not going to get any more pets. But then the opportunity...
It took me a while to get over it.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't take me a while, but it took me a few days to get over him. Because I remember... Because that was a Friday when that happened.
And then Saturday we took him to get cremated.
Yeah, Saturday we took him to the vet we took his body to the vet so he can cremate it. And even that day I was like, I don't want to do anything. Remember you took me to the buffet I always wanted?
Yeah, I took you to breakfast.
And I was sad the whole time.
Yeah, I just wanted to cheer you up.
And then we went home. You went somewhere. I don't know where you went. But I stayed home just in my sorrow. And then I would have to get out of the house while you were at work. Because I was just alone. I was never used to being alone because there was always a cat.
Mm-hmm.
And now I was just alone.
That was
Yeah.
your baby.
Yeah, that was my baby. It was my first baby. But yeah, and then and then like a month later, we got Penelope. That doesn't mean I got over Felix.
Of course not. It was me. I got Penelope.
But you asked me and I said yes.
Yeah. She was just so cute. Like
Like delicious.
I don't know. No, like, I don't know.
You mean like, aw? Because you said she was cute, like,
No.
like, girl.
That's
how
weird.
I look at you.
That's so weird.
Like,
I didn't say I said
We're
like,
gonna go back
I
to
don't know. Anyways.
You mean like,
Yes, like that.
Well, that's different.
I was like,
"Mm."
because you were looking at me. I don't know. So we got her.
Yeah. That was our cat
And then
sneezing.
just last year we got Aslan from one of my
He's
friends.
huge.
He's
That
huge.
boy is huge.
He's
a monster.
he's huge.
Like I said, he was hung. And we went through the same issue of the pee and stuff with him. Till we got him operated.
Yeah.
And he loves going outside and getting beat up.
He does. But great memories with our cats.
Yeah.
I'm very sure that we will never own a dog.
Why? I want a dog. When we have a house.
I'm not taking care of that dog. I'm telling you right now, in this recording of this podcast, I will not take care of that dog.
Me neither. We'll have Abel do it.
You're so mean.
We'll convince him to want a dog.
No.
Be like, hey, but if you want a dog, you better take care of him.
You say I'm a manipulator, but look at you.
What? I'm convincing you to.
No, because then, like, what if he does decide to go to college or he moves away?
Que se lo lleve.
Ay,
You can take him.
whatever. But I'm not taking care of no dog. Because cats are easier for me.
Yeah. Look at him. He's just, I don't know what the heck he's doing.
He's grooming himself.
Yeah, but it's like super weird. It's like.
He does do that. I don't know why.
See? And the world agrees with us because there's a bunch of cat videos all over the internet.
And, yeah, and they're funny too. Like, I love putting cucumbers next to them. And
No, why?
because then
Just 'cause
they
they-
jump.
No, they don't.
Yes, they get scared.
Last time he just looked at it and
not
was like,
him,
what the heck
'cause
is
he's
this?
weird, but Penelope jumps. She gets scared.
She
But
gets scared of anything.
Yeah, she does. But
And I love how sneaky they are. Because you see her ears. Like she's facing opposite of us.
yeah.
But her ears are pointing straight at us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hear you talking about me, human.
Yeah. Like, here comes that sound, like, oh, come.
Say meow. Say meow,
But
Aslan.
yeah. Well,
Oh,
this
he stinks.
this was our episode about why we like cats.
But we love cats.
Yeah.
But we respect your opinion. You like dogs. Just keep them away from us.
No. Don't say that. Don't say that. It's not nice.
Okay, just keep them trained.
Like I like,
Petting dogs.
petting
It's
dogs.
like I see dogs as other people's babies.
Yeah,
They're cute,
but
but they're your baby.
they're yours. You keep them.
I don't want to take care of them.
Yeah. No, because then they poop all over our house.
The dog is not the
The
babies.
dogs, yeah.
Maybe the baby's too, you never know.
But, I mean, we're sticking with cats for now.
Yeah.
So, give us your opinion.
Let us know. Share your pictures of your pets, whether it's a
Yay!
lizard, because we used to have a lizard too. Her
And
name
we
was
have a turtle.
her name was Gertrude.
Why didn't we talk about our turtle?
Hercules.
Fidji.
We have a turtle right now named Fiji. It's not our turtle, it's our son's turtle.
Yeah, it's practically my turtle because he doesn't get take care of it.
Who chooses that? Exactly.
I just feel bad for the poor turtle. But share your pictures, share your comments. We know you're gonna disagree, so just keep your. Just kidding. We love
We
you.
just
all.
have factual opinions.
We love you guys. Thanks for listening. Subscribe, like our pages, Instagram, Facebook.
Listen to us. Oh, we have a YouTube.
We
A
have
YouTube page.
YouTube.
We're official YouTubers now.
We're on Spotify, iTunes, Anchor.
Google Podcasts, Breaker.
We're everywhere, you guys. It's
Public,
super
Pocket
exciting.
Podcast or whatever. I don't even know. Or Herber. You're everywhere.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thanks. See you later.
Bye.